Hello, dear educators. How are you all? You are most welcome entire in English medium along with Mr. Sunil Tiwari. Just you have a seen in our previous videos, we are discussed so many contents related of your voice. So this is the part number third, and I will discuss to you some more the relevant question, important questions related of your voice. Suppose that if I will say to you, you're looking smart, you're looking beautiful. What do you mean about this? This is my compliment, not a comment. This is my compliment. Along with a designation, if I will recognize your quality, along with your profession, if I will recognize your quality, and if I will say to you according to your job, so this is my compliment, not comment. Comment and compliment both are different words. Compliment, it is tell to you some positive approach for your personality, profession, hospitality, but comment it can be a little bit negative, which can oppose to you, which can irritate to you, and which can just make you anger. You can understand the prospectus between, you have to understand the key points between what is a compliment and what is a comment. Dear educators, dear students, which portion I am going to discuss today in your voice under, it is related to your compliment. Compliment. I have back to back three sentences. I have three sentences, three dimensions, and I will tell to you how to attempt it, how to solve it in a different format, not only we will apply the single tag rule which help you for the solve of these complications of your voice. Just look at here. I am written a statement. What is the name of this statement? Statement is they made us fun. Okay, just like that. Oh, okay. Whoa, what is this? Okay, it means that you made me fun. Okay, so just you are joking, you are laughing or something like that, you are doing the dance, whatever. Let me I say, you have to just amuse yourself. Oh, like that. If you are amuse yourself, if you are doing just playing the guitars, music, yeah, you have to just doing some activity, art integrated. We can call you made us fun. You, especially the students, they made me fun when they will not subscribe, like, and share my class. Dear educators, let me I say to you, this is not a phenomena along with a single teacher. From where you are studying, nobody will give you like my contents. I have a simple board. I'm not having the digital board from where I have to show to you all the questions now. This is actual when you are completed your schooling, and same pattern accordingly I am teaching to you, but it is a behalf of your competition which is relevant for you. I know these are very relevant, very important for you, and I will not surprise to you, I will not astonish to you, and also I will not astonish at your point. Let me say, these are the key terms. They made us fun. What is the first responsibility? The educator and competitors. Let's tell me. If you know, you will tell me which is the first step to change into passive voice. Number one, you have to recognize proper object. You have to recognize this is a direct object, yeah, this is the indirect object. You are unable to recognize the process of the direct object, process of indirect object. Let me tell to you. What is that? Read your question. By what? Definitely you will get a direct object. You will read the question. By whom? You will definitely get indirect question. So what will tell to you? Direct object. Whom will tell to you? Indirect object. In this case of this statement, They made us fun. Who made you fun? Who? Okay. So we can say they made us fun. Who made us fun? So there is a person. Us. Us, let's tell me. Who's made you fun? Yeah, by whom you made a fun? We can call there is us. So we can call here, this is called a indirect object. What made? What made? Nothing else are there. So we can call there is no direct object. But let me ask in the case of that, they made us. What made us? Fun. Who's made us? Who's made us? Like, they made us fun. Okay. So there is a proper object we can call here us. Along with that, we have to change it to passive voice. So we can call here we. Made, make, made, made. This is called verb second form. Point to be noted. This is called verb second form. Made, make, made, made. So they made. We were. We were. What? We were made. We were made fun. We were made fun. By them we cannot say. Why? Because this is the common for them. So still in this case of that only you will write fun, or if you want to write, we were made fun by them. So this is the wrong statement? No. According to the first preference of your grammar, according to voice, to dear educator, I will say to you, dear educator, I will say to you, this is also not a wrong statement. In option it is given there, also you will say correct. In option it is given there, this is also correct. But don't be think about that. Okay, sir, both options are given. You will not say. Both option can never given. Okay. We can say either option number 1 it is given, your option number 2 it is given. Okay. So this is. Okay. We were made fun. Correct. Next. There is a second statement. There is a second statement. Second statement is they made him captain. Very good. This is my compliment. They made him captain. They made. What made? Captain. Whom? Him. So we can call here, just take a portion, he. He. Just leave the captain here. He was made. He was made a captain. Yes. Captain. Okay. He was made a captain. Yes. He was made captain. This is okay. If you want to write by also, no problem. You can write them. But still it is given here. If I will give you a 90 to 20% preference, so let me ask it to you. 60% I will give this one and 40% I will give that one. Even in option, it is given without by. So don't be confused for this statement. If it is given by, to have to also give the preference of them. Okay. But in this case, for this complement, both sentences will never come in an exam. Okay, this one. Sentence number 3, it is saying here, they elected him the secretary. Very good, nice job. How do they change a passive voice? Him for he. He elected, this is the past tense, single form of verb. This is called a verb second form. So this is called a past tense. Past tense. Past tense. They elected him the secretary. He was elected. He was elected. What? Secretary. Secretary. This is my complement. Okay. So this is a 3 lines example I just told to you on behalf of the complement. I hope if you are attempting the previous year questions, if you are solving the sample papers, if you are solving my papers, among them you have to just see this type of the questions. Students, they are forgot कि sir let me use a by or not. In the sense of that, I will suggest to you in this type of the complementary based questions and don't go through the by. If you have memory, in the sense of that it is given in option by also, I will say to you it is not wrong, and but also I will say to you this is also the best way to write to change into the passive voice. Correct? Okay, is there any confusion related of that? You can comment in the comment box if you have any confusion related of that. If you have any confusion, either there is a form of subject, either there is a form of verb, or there is a form of object. Is there any confusion related of them? You can definitely ask to me, sir, anything like that. Okay. Just I will leave a question for you. I will not change it. You have just change and comment in the comment box. Okay. Question number 4 for you. They selected him. They selected him principal. Okay, this is for you. You have to change it. Okay, and you have to comment the answer of this question in the comment box. Okay, then up now there is a time when I will start the second procedure according to my lesson plan. I made a proper lesson plan. According to that, I am teaching to you. Otherwise, in the content of this one, in this board style under, there is need you have to make the proper the class note. I made it. I made my lesson plan accordingly. I am teaching to you, so that I cannot miss any points. Okay. I will give you in the sense of, I hope you are understanding the direct object, indirect object. Proper for that, I will give you the example. I will give you proper example related of them. Are you able to recognize the sense of direct object? Are you able to recognize the sense of the indirect object? This is a very small point, but still students, they are confused how to recognize direct object, how to recognize indirect object. Look at here. Now, this is the second point I'm going to discuss about how to recognize what direct object, DO, and indirect object. How to recognize? Number one, there is a point which I will tell to you about. What do you mean about the direct object? What do you mean about the direct object? And what do you mean about the indirect object? Both are most relevant topic which I am going to tell to you. Number one, in a sense of the direct object, still it is the most relevant. You have to start to procedure to ask this question by what? And second things under, in the sense of indirect object, you have to raise this question by whom? Okay, point to be noted from here. Number one point under, I just said to you, you have to utilize and ask to the question by what? And a second point under, I said to you have to raise a question by whom? What and whom? In a sense of the what, let me I say, I will give the proper example. One to one I will discuss to you. Now I will give you the example of them. Example. And you have to just recognize where is the direct object, where is the indirect object. The children, the children, the children told me the truth. Children told me the truth. This is a statement. This is a statement on behalf of SBO. SBO. Do you know what do you mean about SBO? S means we can call there is a subject. Don't forget about them. This is called verb or this is called object. Subject, verb and object. These are. Single word, group of words, transitive, intransitive, direct object and indirect object. Don't forget about a statement. The children told me, okay? The children told. What told? A truth. The children told. What told? What told? You have to just raise a question. What? What? And then after whom? Then after whom? I said to you, the children told. What told? The truth. The truth is a direct object. Dio. Dio is the truth. The truth. The whom for we can call me. The me is an indirect object. IO. Don't forget about this term. These are the most relevant. Even in the first statement under I said to you, the children told me the truth. The children told. What told? The truth. The truth is a direct object. And now the children told whom? Me. This is called indirect object. Both are most relevant in the sense of them. How to recognize? Because direct object, indirect object, both are help to you. Direct object and the indirect object, both will help you to the change into voice. This is very simple, but most complicated to those students for they are not understanding about what is the sense of direct object and what is the sense of the indirect object. I will tell to you one more thing. The truth. So first of all, I will say to you start from a direct object. Passive voice of direct object. Do from. How to start? The truth. The truth. Okay. Then after. Get told we can call this is a simple past tense. Get from a past tense. Past tense. Why it is a past tense? Because here is verb second form. Here is verb second form. Told is. So what is helping verb of the past tense? So here we can say was and were. They both are. This is the rule to the change into the passive voice. PV4. The truth was. Told is also the second form and third form. Verb third form and verb second form. Both are there. Told. Both are there the same. Verb second form also for the told and verb third form for also the told. The truth was told. Yes. Told by. Told me. Yes. Told me by the children. By the children. Okay. This is the first way. Then after I will help you to the change into the passive voice with help of indirect object. With help of indirect object. Let me say how. Let's start from me. I for. I was told. I was told the truth. The truth by the children. by the children. Okay, there are two ways how to change into a passive voice. First, boys and girls, I told to you. First, boys and girls, I told to you, along with direct object, along with indirect object. Both cases are most relevant because the question can be asked by your examiner. Maybe there is a direct statement the based of the indirect object, but don't be confused. But don't be confused. Directly you can change on the behalf of direct object, and directly you can change on the behalf of indirect object. There are no sense of the dilemma to the change into the passive voice either from the direct object or from the indirect object. But still, you don't forget how to recognize direct object, how to recognize indirect object. If you know the both of them, for this is nothing else critical for you. Okay, just as usual you have to follow the my pattern. As usual you have to just note down my pattern. Definitely you are able to succeed to know about the other positions. Okay, now let's come to the point. Another example slated of your voice, which I will tell to you the behalf of the WH words. Okay, let's come to the point. Now this is my third point. Let me I start for you, which is also the most relevant related of the question. What are these and how do they change them? Let's come to the point. Okay, now there is my third point. There is my third point. Change into voice. Change into voice. Change into voice. WH words. WH words. WH words. Yeah, what are the WH words? So first of all, you can understand. Yeah, WH words. No? WH words under. Let me say, number one is what? WH word. B we can say which. Which, this is also the second word. Third we can say C, who. This is also called WH word. D we can say where. This is also called a WH word. And next one is when. When. This is also called a WH word. What I told to you, which I told to you, who I told to you, where I told to you, and when I told to you. They 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Who's also, whom also. So these are the 5 factors, 5 most main factor which help you to know about them, how to change into the passive voice. Let me say, along with them, I will say to you one more thing. One more thing under the, we can say yes, yeah, no based. Yes, yeah, no based. You look at these statements. Just like in the point number 3, I said to you how to change interrogative statements into the passive voice. There are two terms of interrogative. Number one, this is called WH word based interrogative. Second, we can call yes, yeah, no based interrogative. WH word interrogative under, they are most difficult, we can say, yeah, most important question, we can say. Most important question, we can say. So there are two questions. Number one, how to change who and how to change whom. Who wrote the Ramayana? I want to change my marker. Who wrote the Ramayana? This is the key term to change to the passive voice. Who wrote the Ramayana? Who you have to write here by whom. This is the correct grammatical rule. You have to just follow it. Who change into by whom. Then after there is need an object. You are written here. By whom the Ramayana was written. Why written? Because helping verb. Along with that, there is a need verb third form. This is the rule of passive voice. This is the rule of passive voice. By whom? Who changed into by whom? Wrote, this is the second form of verb. We can understand this is the simple past. Helping verb was verb. Ramayana. So Ramayana, there is an object. Who wrote? Who wrote the Ramayana? We can say who wrote the Ramayana. So by whom the Ramayana was written. Just store in your brain. This is a statement. Who wrote the Ramayana? In the sense of that, how to change to the passive voice. Let me say who changed into by whom. Then after object, the Ramayana was written. Was why? Because this is the second form of verb. And the main verb, there is the third form. So by whom the Ramayana was written. This is the passive voice of this statement. Second statement, in the sense of whom. Who to change into whom? What about the whom? Whom for? Who have you invited? Whom have you invited? Okay? Whom change into who? Whom change into who? Has been. Why for has been? Because who is indicating here for the singular subject. And who have, there is an indication of the plural subject. To whom you have to write here who, along with that there is a singular verb point to be noted. You can just store in your mind, don't forget about it. Whom, who, whom, who, by whom, and whom is only who. Who has been invited? You. Why for invited? Don't forget about been, because this is the rule of the present perfect tense. Present perfect tense under the use of has change into has been, use of have change into the have been. But ye has according to subject. Why for have? Because there is a you. Why for has? Because there is a, sorry, ye why for have? Because there is a whom indicating to you, and here is who has been invited you. You, there is object. So let me say who, there is a single person indicator. So we can call here who has been. There is a plural form indicator, plural subject indicator. So we can call have. There is a singular subject indicator. So we can call has. To whom has you invited? Yeah, you can say who has been invited you. Very simple. Very simple. Nothing else are the critical for you. Okay. Just come to the point of another example. Just come to the point of another example. Statements you have to change to passive voice. Those are related to yes, yeah, no based the interrogative. Interrogative. Yes, yeah, no based interrogative. Let me I say how. If I will ask you question, have they play? Yes. There is a question. Question is, do you like to play? Do you like a game? Let me answer. Do you like a game? We can call yes. The answer is yes, I like a game. But here, how to change to the passive voice? How to change into passive voice? I will tell you Mul Mantra. First of all, you have recognized this sentence is related to simple present. This sentence is related to simple present. Simple present. Why? because there is use of do. Okay, and also it is interrogative. In a sense of do ya days, in the sense of simple present, in the change into the passive voice, you have to use here is, am, and are. Is, am, are. Okay, according to object as a being of subject. This is the pattern. I told you how to change to passive voice. According to this pattern, I say to you a game. A game. Game is a singular. A game is singular. We can call is. A game is. Okay. A game is liked. A game is a liked. Liked by you. It is just like the simple statement. It is just like the simple statement, but your statement is interrogative. We can say passive voice will also interrogative. We can call here is a game. Is a game. Is a game liked by you. Is a game liked by you. This is the correct statement. This statement is assertive. Yeah, we can say declarative. This is called declarative, or this is called interrogative. This is called interrogative. Why it is called interrogative? Because it is yes, yeah, no base. According to question, this is the correct information. Dear educators, today I said to you three terms. Number one terms under we are discussed complement based questions and practice. Second I told to you direct and indirect object based questions. A third I asked to you, third I told to you, third I taught to you yes, yeah, no based and WH word based sentences. How do they change into passive voice? Dear educators, I hope you were understanding, but let me I say, don't forget to subscribe and like my video. I know that there are only the few students they are understanding, but those are Hindi medium. They are trying from starting, so definitely you will improve within a 15 days. Within 15 days, definitely within 10 days, you will realize you are getting confidential and more information related of your grammar. Okay, dear students, I hope you are well. Now, thank you very much for studying along with me. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.